even against your arch rivals, you still find a way to bottle it or be crap. You know, you could have halted your arch rival from actually getting promoted for once or being in a promotion race, but no, can't even do that. You decide to pass it straight to Graben with the easiest of finishes. You know, you love to see it. You really do. You love to see content like this, top quality stuff. Ironic, really, isn't it, that we are playing Leicester in this episode when we've just beaten Derby in real life, and I've just been gloating about it there. So, yeah, if you enjoy, like and subscribe, and let's do this. Come on, you Reds! How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to another episode of the Nottingham Forest Career Mode on FIFA 20. Of course, by the time you watch this, we will all know the result of 5-3 Derby. I'm recording this on a Thursday, so I have no idea what it's going to be. Hopefully, it was a win. We have Newcastle in the league to start things off. Newcastle at home, let's try and get a win here. Come on. We need to get all the points we can get. We really want to try and get European football. Forest. We win 2-1. That's fantastic. Gives White and Tonali and then Joelinton scoring for Newcastle. But it is transfer deadline day. Not that we can make any transfers other than transfers out because we have 2 million in the bank. We have some scatter ports here. We do actually have an offer for Muric, but I'm going to reject that because he's the only other goalkeeper we have. In England then, is there anyone? No, there's not. Now in France, is there anyone here? Is there Griezmann? Is there an Henry? Is there... Oh, actually, that guy could be quite good, but... No, we won't go for him. No, there's no one. Again, so very, very good there. We did scout this guy in a previous episode. I seem to think I didn't actually show you me scouting him, but we've got him. 81 minimum potential to 94, but he is 60 overall, 400 grand value. So he's not amazing right now, but he will become quite decent, hopefully, so promote him. In this episode, we'll be simulating Brighton, also playing Leicester. That's come around very quickly. This time at the King Power, of course. And then Chelsea at home, another big game there. And in the FA Cup 5th round, we have another... well, it's not easy, but, you know, lower league tie against Leeds United. Another massive game against Leeds. It's always a big game in real life. It's a fixture we're used to playing, but this time we're in the Premier League, they're still in the Championship. But we'll definitely play that. So then Brighton at home. Of course, we have this team for the whole of the season now. We can't make any signings. Deadline day's over anyway. We're 1-0. Fantastic. Lolly scoring. That is 3 wins in a row now. So then, last time we played Leicester, it did not go well. We lost 3-1 at home, and we deserved it, really. We have Leicester now at the King Power. We've actually gone down to 11th. It just shows how tight this is. And if we really want to get Europe, we've really got to start performing. Right, in press conference, you've been able to avoid the bottom of the table so far. Does your team have what it takes to keep momentum going? It's a bit of a weird question, but I hope the whole squad can help us. We're not going to get relegated. I think it's clear to see we're more going to get top 10, to be honest. Can you win this time around? Well, yeah, I'd just say it'll be a tough game. How would you have put your previous win into context against Leicester City? Well, don't really care. I'll just say a win is a win. We can beat Leicester. They did it in our own backyard. We can do it in theirs. Come on. I've just realised I'm not wearing the right attire. That's much more like it then. In the red, the beautiful red shirt of Nottingham Forest. This is our team then, of course. We're still without Ribeiro, so Robinson is filling in. But as for their team, Ian Atcher up front, so good luck to you scoring goals. No idea who that, well, I do, from the last game, it was Sporting, Perez, Tielemans, Andre Silva is still at Leicester, okay. That's CDM, I'm not too sure who he is. Number 4, centre-back, can't say his name, Ginter, Kolasinac, and Justin, so that's an interesting one. And Schmeichel as well, Tonali. Lovely stuff. Oh, yes, Meunier. Oh, dear. Forest have taken the lead. I mean, I've cut my reaction out because it was terrible. I just said a load of crap and, yeah, I couldn't even edit it to make it sound good. But, yeah, 1-0 up against Leicester. Gives White. Nice. Fredericks. Already better than the previous game against Leicester. Lovely ball into the box. Nearly. Perez. For some reason, when the number 40 shirt, but he swings it in. Nothing came to it. Gonna be a corner to the Foxes then. We can't let a Fox score a goal. That's not very funny, is it? Good ball into the box though. We do clear it through Samba, of course. Still here though. Could be Adrian Silva. Robinson cleared it off the line. In the few games you've got left to play, you've made up for it, mate. Yeah. Oh, nice. Could be. Gives White, goes for a long ranger. That would have been one hell of a goal if that got in, but no. Schmeichel gets there. Silva. clear to see why I sold him in real life. Good play. Good play. Okay, that's not that good, actually. Nice. Okay, really good. That's excellent. Tielemans scores for Leicester. I mean, when you've got a player like that, what do you really expect? Good ball into the box. So I said good play before that as well, as if I was cheering him on. Samba, you've got to be doing better than that, but oh well. Tielemans probably deservedly scores. Lolly, go on, cross it in, mate. Leave it for Tonali, and he puts it over the bar. It's going to be a corner then. It's going to be Lolly to swing it in. Could we finally score a corner? No, of course not. Why would we score a corner in this series? That would never happen. There we go then, half-time. Very exciting end-to-end stuff. It's a 1-1 draw though as it stands. Not a bad game. We've had plenty of chances of Leicester. Tielemans equalised after, who was it? Yeah, it's Mooney who scored for us. Of course, you didn't really see my reaction properly. That's because I completely messed it up. But then again, you are watching a Rad's gaming video. What do you expect? Robinson. He's actually done, credit to him, a very good job filling in for Ribeiro. Carvalho though is in. Could be for Samba. So he nearly scored. It could still be if we get it back, but doesn't look like it. Finale. Could unleash one from a long way out. How did that go in? I was about to go mad and I thought that's not going to go in, so there's no point. Then it went in and I couldn't do anything. Wow, okay. Tonali scores. It's 2-1 to Forest against Leicester. Oh yes, Meunier. Go on, Meunier. Go for goal. Oh, we nearly, well, he did, but it didn't go in. Gonna make some changes then. I don't really know who to bring on, to be honest, but we'll just bring on Greenwood for Meunier because I think Greenwood ought to play a bit more, really, and also we'll give Yates a chance for Samba because he doesn't play that much, and I think Fredericks has had a decent game, but we'll just bring Cash on for him. Tielemans swings one in, cleared away by Mings, but it still goes straight to that number 9. Goes for goal and he puts it over the bar, luckily for us. No, thank you. That's fantastic. What a win away at the King Power Stadium. Leicester fans can't believe it. They've lost to Forest. That is 4 wins in a row for us. But yeah, we've beaten one of our rivals for Europe and one of our rivals in general. I'm not hyping it up as much as I do Derby, because Derby are our main rivals, clearly. But it's still a rivalry game. We still want to beat them, and we've done just that. A 2-1 win against Leicester. According to Ribeiro, he is fully recovered. I didn't think he was, but hopefully he is, so I can put him back into the team. I'll just say it'll take you a while to get back into the team, because I don't want him to just go straight back into action. Yeah, he is fully fit and ready to go. I know I just said we'll put him straight back into the side, but I'm going to do that because he is completely fully fit. I'll put him back in. It's harsh on Robinson because Robinson has done very well since he's been filling in. I've been happy with how he's done. This is the team we're going to go with for Chelsea then. It's not going to be an easy game. As you can see here, this is a huge bit of news. Carvalho is now 79 overall, and we have our first 80 rated player in the career mode. Sandro Tonali is now 80 rated. That is a statement. We finally have an 80 rated player in our squad. Carvalho is on the verge. Just before we play the game, we are 9th, level on points with Leicester. If we do win, we could go 2 points behind Chelsea. I'm aiming more for 7th, really, to be honest. That would be the Europa League. Or if we could possibly win the FA Cup, but, you know, probably won't happen, but I'd love that. I'd love to see that. So then, first game at the City Ground that we're going to be playing for 3 matches. We were away in the last game, of course, away at Everton and away at Arsenal. The last time we played here, and again I've played, was a game against Spurs. That was a 0-0 draw, of course. As for Chelsea's side, they've got Pulisic, Werner up front, Bergwijn on the wing. Arta, what a sign that is from Barcelona. A guy who plays for Atalanta on loan's captaining them. Interesting. Their backline's very interesting. Gaia, that youngster who's on loan at Reading, I think, in real life. Romagnoli as well. Okay, I didn't even notice he was there. That's a good sign for Milan. Never heard of that right back. And Caballero in goals, so don't know where Kepa is. Bergwijn. He's in there for Chelsea. Could score. He puts it wide, luckily. End-to-end stuff so far. Fredericks could be in for Tonali. Very nearly was. And, okay, that was a scramble in the box there. Here's Meunier. Oh, nice. Gives White. 1-0. There we go. Easy as that. It's been a very, very good game so far. Chelsea have had a lot of the ball, but we are ahead against Chelsea. We beat them in the last game. We couldn't do the double against Arsenal. Can we do it against Chelsea? And the way it's going, it looks as if we hopefully can. But, you know, it's Chelsea. We can't really settle back. Tonali, our new 80 rated midfielder, goes for goal. It's a good block. Meunier could give it back to Tonali. And Tonali nearly scored again. Oh, our second goal anyway. Pretty sick. This could be a very good goal if we get this right. It's the post. Okay. Very close there. And there we go then. Half time it is. 1-0 to Forest. We're heading for the double against Chelsea. It's not been a bad game at all. I think we've definitely been on top. But then again, as you've seen in this, Chelsea have had plenty of chances in it as well. So hopefully we can go on and stay in front. Chelsea are in. Bergwijn. Okay, that's a very good save. It's still not cleared. Eventually Samba got there. Lolly. He's got clean space. Come on, Joe Lolly. You can score. Joe Lolly. Okay, just get the rebound, and he does. 2-0 against Chelsea. And there we go. We are heading for back-to-back wins against Chelsea unless we completely bottle it. And it's their own fault. They've had plenty of chances. They've just not taken them. And in this second half in particular, we've had hardly any chances at all. We've been clinical, and we've scored from them. And Joe Lolly, he didn't get it here, but he got the rebound, and no one got it. And smashed it home. So, yeah, 2-0. Tonali may be our captain, an 80 rated. We're going to take him off for Silva. Also, bring on McKenna. This is just all to hold on to the lead. And we'll give Graben a rare opportunity to play. And one of his last as well, because he is retiring. There we go then. We've done the double against Chelsea. Only Man United and Spurs we've failed to beat out of the top 6 side. We're going to double over Chelsea. 2-0 win, deservedly really. They was just very, very wasteful, and we were clinical. So that's the most important thing. We have more scout reports here from our scouts, believe it or not. And then we also, there's no one here from France yet again. I mean, there's a few that are decent. But yeah, I mean, maybe that guy could reach 80 overall. Arthur Richard. Alright, then we'll go for him. And yeah, there's no one else here at all. Then in England, again, don't have anyone. Disappointing. English talent isn't really prevailing here, is it? So the final game of the episode is going to be away to Leeds United. This time, though, not in the league, in the FA Cup. It feels weird playing a championship side, particularly in Leeds, but not in the league. So I'm going to rotate because it's the cup, even though I really would like to try and take it, somewhat seriously. This is a team we're going to be going with then. Basically, unlike the previous 2 games in the cups, I've rotated the side, but with players on the bench, other than Saka, because I have completely dropped Graben from the bench, and he's also now on a 70 overall. He's gone down by at least 4, I think, overall. So basically, a lot of the first team was on the bench, but that actually could be a bit of an issue, because none of them are fully fit. So, tell you what, I'll take Gibbs White off the bench. Alright, I'll put Enclave on. I know he's not a midfielder, but yeah, we'll put him on the bench there. So, it is rotated, but it's not rotated. Muric's coming into the side. Kept Ribeiro as well. I suppose we could play Robinson in this game like this. And you know what? No, I should have done it a bit better than this, shouldn't I? Put Robinson on the bench with Fredericks. And yeah, so the point is, slightly rotated, but nothing amazing. So this used to be a regular championship game for us in real life, and it probably still will be because we are Forest, probably bottle promotion. But anyway, we are playing Leeds this time in the FA Cup. As for Leeds team, then we have Casilla in goal, Arling, Cooper, Phillips, Dallas, Forshaw, Klitsch. It's still a very, very recognisable Leeds United team there. So Phillips as well in CDM role. So yeah, it's still a very recognisable team. Not a very good start. Whatever the hell that is, goes for goal, and that was not very good. Of course, this game last season we won 5-2 at the City Ground, one of our best performances of the entire series, and we drew 1-0 at Adam Road, where we were completely and utterly outplayed, but we still managed to get a point. Cash, this is a very good start from us. Cash, good ball into the box, could be an early goal. Carvalho, it's a good save from Casilla. Really just feel like we're playing the Championship again, but it's only when I look at the FA Cup graphics that I realise we're not, and the Premier League numbers and fonts. So yeah, corner then, it's going to be Saka to swing it in. Could it finally be a header? That was I think that's got to be the closest we've ever come in the entire series to scoring ahead of that. Ryan Yates. That was actually quite close, Oh yeah, Saka. Saka's in. Saka scores. One of his rare appearances for Saka, and he has got a goal. 1-0 to Forest. This is why I would love to play Saka a lot more, because that was a very good goal. He's not had a bad game so far. It's only because we have Greenwood and lots of other attacking players that Saka is just the odd one out. I'm only going to keep him really because of moments like that, and he's got very good potential. So we won up against Leeds. Thiago Silva's in again here. This could be an absolutely brilliant way to start the game. Silva composes himself and scores. 2-0. 2 goals in very, very quick succession. That's got to be, within like 3 minutes of each other or something. 2 goals, 2-0 up. And the Leeds fans are booing. No surprise. They're 2-0 down at home after 23 minutes. Mason Greenwood has been continuing his run. Absolutely brilliant pace. It could have been 3. It's a good save this time. Matty Cash scored a brilliant goal against Leeds in this championship fixture last season at City Ground. Cash nearly scored again. Still in though. No, it's going to go out. Yeah. Thiago Silva goes for a long range goal. Wow, what a goal that would have been if that had gone in. Lovely stuff. It's going to be offside, isn't it? No, is it? Is that 3? It is. Thiago Silva. Yeah, it is 3. I was going to swear. 3-0 against Leeds before half time. Has our promotion to the Premier League really made such a big impact? We are absolutely annihilating Leeds. We did this in the Championship last year at our ground. You wouldn't expect it at Ellen Road, would you? I mean, it's a tough place to get the best of times. Mind you, we really have improved a lot since we've been promoted. Lovely stuff. This has got to be one of the most dominant performances so far in the whole career mode. So went for goal. Honestly, I don't think we've ever dominated a game so much in one half in the entire thing. Saka again is going to swing the ball in. Could we finally score a header? No. I mean, imagine if we scored a header in this game. It's probably likely the way it's going. It's going to be a corner yet again. Swung in by Thiago Silva. So, oh my god, this is insane. This game, what is going on? Where's Greenwood going? This is absolutely insane, this game. No other words. This makes no sense. With 4-0 up at half time. Yeah, okay, it's in the cup, and you know they haven't even rotated. To be honest, I'm looking at the thing. They've not really rotated that much. We've rotated as well, so there's no excuse really for this. It's for this. Get your words right, David. I can never speak clear English, can I? There's no excuse. I just did it again. There's no excuse for a performance like this. That's what I was going to say. Well, Leeds have had more chances in this half than the entire first half. Dallas nearly got a first goal back for them. Leeds are in, you know. Leeds, they've had so. This is the contrast in halves. I've come out the second half and thinking, well, we've won the game. I am psychologically thinking I don't really need to try that much. I'm still trying to score, but we're just making silly mistakes. Leeds have upped their game, just like that one. You know, Leeds have upped their game a lot in the second half. Well, Saka's in, you know. Good ball in. Okay. Right, that didn't really work out, did it? But Ribeiro just get there. Okay, that's terrible. Being as we're so far ahead, I think we ought to make a few changes. So Robinson deservedly does get a bit of game time because he's done well whenever I've played him recently. This is why I probably should have put a young midfielder on the bench. I haven't really got any, that's the thing. I don't really want to put Tonali on, so I'll put a Doma there. And even though Carvalho's well tired as well, I'll put him in midfield and Adoma can just go there for now. I don't really need to make any other changes, so I'll just bring on Rodriguez. Cash. Could swing it in. That can find... Oh, wow. Very nearly did find Sambasso. Greenwood. Not bad. Matty Cash, not Matty. Why do I keep calling Yates Cash? And then the other way around. That actually wasn't that bad of a shot, to be honest. Well, there we go then. I certainly did not expect that. I didn't think it would be 4-0. I thought it would be quite a tight game. I think it would win, but I didn't think it would be this convincing. You get that quite a bit in football, though. You know, you score a load of goals in one half, and then the second half you just can't score. And the other team, like Leeds, they did up their game quite a bit. But yeah, second time in this career mode, we've battered Leeds. But yeah, 4-0 win against Leeds United away. Greenwood, Silva with 2 and Saka. Congratulations on your resounding victory today. Did you expect this win against Leeds? Like I said earlier, I think we did, but I didn't think it would be as convincing. I'd say all credit to the lads. So is continuing his hot run of form. How satisfied are you with his performance? Well, yeah, he had a good game. I'll just say don't get carried away, though. With 2 goals to secure the win, Silva was the hero. Any thoughts? I'll just say an overall great performance. And yeah, he's very happy with that. I've remembered to do training. We need a round of applause for that. I've remembered to do something on this game. We're going to simulate all this. Greenwood, Cash, Gibbs, White, Mirik. And yeah, it's a very, very evenly matched results there. Everyone getting a C. So I've nearly finished editing this video. I hope you're all enjoying it. But as I got it said on screen, quite a long period of that second half, if not well, all of it. My voice was slightly out of sync. Well, not slightly, quite a long way out of sync with my face cam. I don't know what caused it. I don't know why it happened. There's a way of curing it, but this issue in particular would have took a very long, well, not very long. It would have took quite a while to sort out. And technically it's laziness, but I couldn't really be bothered to do it. Don't think I don't care, because I do. Why would you want to look at my face anyway, though? I mean, looking at a picture of Joe Lolly and Lewis Graham scoring against Derby is much more satisfying. I know that for sure. So, yeah, hope you've all enjoyed. So that is it for yet another episode of the Forest Career Mode. I really hope you've all enjoyed. As for the next episode, we're facing Watford away at Vicarage Road. We've got Everton in the next round of the FA Cup, the quarter-finals. So I'm very happy we've got there, but a place in the semi-finals, that is a fantastic achievement. And maybe, I mean, I'd love to win the FA Cup, because that way I don't have to worry so much about getting 7th in the league. But, you know, I think the Cup's more likely than finishing 7th in the league. So I'm really going to take the Cup seriously now we've got to this stage. And then Man United at Old Trafford, that would be a very special game. We probably will wrap it all up in about maybe 2 episodes time, I'd say. We'll be in the 3rd season. But that is it for this episode. If you've enjoyed, please do like and subscribe to Rads Gaming, and I will see you next time.